life. That's kind of crazy. Fix it. Welcome to the madness that is me. I'm the one who rants and also the one who needs to meal prep. So you're gonna come along for the ride. Hold on a sec. I gotta put you up. This fucking thing could just. Oh, you don't. You don't spin. That's dumb as hell. What about this? Does this spin? That tilts. One of you spins. Yes. Perfect. Perfect. Alright. I ain't never gonna do this right. That's why you're here for it. If you wanted something polished, you came to the wrong place. This is kind of tilted. Can you see what I'm doing? Sort of. It doesn't matter. Like I said, we don't have the nicest of equipment, but we got what we can work with. This is all I got to work with for prep space. My table freaking broke, so now I'm limited, but whatever. I don't know if y'all can tell, but I've slimmed down a little bit. The diet's working. A lot of people want to tell you about how, oh, you can eat whatever you want because all you do this, and this. No, you actually have to do the dieting and actually stick with it. My recommendation is if you really want to see significant results, you need to stick with it for at least 5 to 6 months, because by that time you have trained your body to be in that ketosis or high metabolism or whatever it is that you need to start slimming up, and you can actually eat whatever you want in moderation. I do my cheat day once a week. Sometimes I'll do a little bit more on the weekends, but for the most time, my words are just not wording, whatever. But most of the carbs that I take in, I'll either take in during work because I'm already sweating and running up and down ladders, stairs, going back and forth from one end of the building to the other. Well, the whole thing. Carrying big power tools. I cannot talk today. I'm tired of shit, y'all. I am dog-ass tired. I'm going live because I haven't really been entertaining y'all like I should be. I reached like 70 subscribers and then I fucked off. To be fair, though, I have a job and I'm tired. But, I'm craving chicken enchiladas. Unfortunately, I don't have an oven. And I don't really need tortillas because I really don't want to have that many carbs. Welcome everybody who's coming in. So I'm basically just kind of skipping the bake part and just making the innards so that I can have some chicken. And I like to put chicken and peppers and stuff in the mix with the sauce and cheese. It's good. It's decent. I mean, yeah, it's heavy if you're not doing right with your diet, but for what I do, when I'm at work, I'm actually on a whole liquid diet now. I do my protein shake in the morning that kind of starts my body off right, gives me everything I need, gives me the caffeine I need, but also tells my body on a cellular level, do not store fat. So by the time I come home to eat solid foods, there's no fat storage happening. If the body can't use it, it doesn't store it and it just ejects. So sometimes, you're going to have some bowel movements, but, if you time it just right and when it starts, it doesn't really mess up your day too much. Like I said, I do my protein shake, and when I do take my lunch, I'm just drinking a pre-made smoothie from Walmart. I get the Naked green machine and blue machine, and Naked is the brand, so chill out YouTube. Also YouTube, for training purposes, we are going to have to use sharp objects because I have to cut up my chicken. Sorry if that bothers you. Don't worry. It's not like I'm getting monetized ever on your platform. Ever. I make my money by doing real work. No offense to you content creators. But some of us just can't just sit on our ass all day. I don't care if that offended you. Your comfort is not my responsibility. But, without further ado, I'm going to start trying to cut up this chicken. I don't think it's thawed completely. I'm actually being very lazy. I do not want to be at the stove all day. It's not too hot, thank God, but I don't want to be at the stove all day, so I just got pre-cooked grilled chicken fillets, and I'm just going to chop them up and throw them in the mix, and y'all are already bored of me, so I don't give a fuck. I'm really just here for the VOD watchers. All you live people come for like 5 minutes and you leave anyway, so it doesn't matter. I hate to be that guy, but again, I'm not here for money. I make my money as an electrician, so I don't really give a fuck. And again, I'm tired as shit. And I'm not going to play any music because YouTube gets pissy about that too. So I don't give a fuck. I'm tired. I'm sore. I don't give a fuck. Oh yeah, that'll work. She is thawed. Smells good too. I think we're just going to do some cubes. I don't really want strips. Go to inspect the meat. Yeah, it's kind of boring. Like I said, I figured I'd do this. I haven't been making a lot of videos because I've been working. I work Mondays through Thursdays, sometimes Friday, depending on if we need to do overtime or if there's something that just needs to get done. But for the most part, Mondays through Thursdays, 6 a.m. to 4 p.m. And by the time Thursday hits, I'll go out, get my socializing on, go to the bar, drink a beer, have some fun, sing some karaoke. And then I go my ass home and I don't go back into town unless I have to, like today, because my paycheck was late this week because some stupid shit with the system. So I didn't get paid until Thursday. I get paid every week and I get paid on Wednesdays, which is nice. I like it. I'm actually thriving a little better because of it. And instead of having to go to a gym, I get a lot of workouts during work because, again, running up and down stairs, running from one end of the building to the next, hauling ladders that are like twice my size, hauling power tools that are twice my size or damn near the same size as me, going up and down the ladder with said power tools. It's the whole thing. Like I said, I don't know if y'all have noticed, if you've seen my other videos, this was out here. I was rocking like a size 48 in pants for a long time. And, free onion. Neat. Okay. Well, it's good to know that they cook these on a seasoned grill then. Good for them. I approve. What the fuck was this? Gym. Oh yeah, I was rocking a size 48 pants for the longest time. I started this diet with the meal replacement January because I used to drink a lot of coffee. And the only thing I drank in my coffee was creamer. And it was a constant hassle to keep finding creamer that wasn't like super rich and super just sugar. And I just kind of got tired of it. And then the price of coffee skyrocketed. Damn near doubled the price for a can. For a tall can of coffee, it used to be like $11, 10 to 11. And it became $22 like overnight because, we had to deal with desert dwellers and all that bullshit. Or whatever the fuck, or tariffs or whatever. I don't give a fuck. Whatever the reason, I decided, well, I guess coffee's not on the menu anymore. I'm not going to buy it to brew at home. I guess I need to just change it up finally. So, because for the amount of money that I would spend on buying a can of coffee and all the creamer in a month, I could just go buy a protein powder and buy the bases that I need. And that's what I did. And I stuck with it, and I'm still doing it. I've gotten to a comfortable place where I don't have to drink it every day now. But that was my breakfast. As soon as I woke up, I was drinking my meal replacement 7 days a week. It didn't matter if it was morning, afternoon, whatever. When I woke up, I took that meal replacement and where's that cup at? I fill this bad boy up with it. That's the amount that's in it. That's what gets me through the day. It has all the stuff in it that you need. like, you know, all the vitamins and minerals, but it also had the green tea extract, which is a lot more potent than the caffeine in coffee. Hate to break it to you, a lot of coffee drinkers go like, "Oh, that's a myth. There's more in coffees." Actually, no. I did the research. I used to be that coffee drinker, like, "No, there's no way. There's no way that tea is stronger than coffee." It is, and just like the non-real coffee drinkers who want to sell you on some bullshit lie that lighter coffees are stronger than darker coffees, no, they're not. Hate to break it to you. I feel like that's just a capitalistic ploy to get you to just buy the blonde coffee. I hate blonde coffee. It's fucking. It's like. It's like you want to be a coffee drinker without being a coffee drinker, but you don't want to drink decaf. That's my take on it. If you drink blonde coffee, I'm sorry for you. If you're mad about it, stay mad. Stay mad, stay wild, be real. That's my phrase. You already know. But yeah, so like it's just, you know, do your research. You know, it's a no-brainer. You could take everybody's word for it, but I did that in the past, and I lost out on a lot because of it. Trusting the wrong fucking people. But I'm better now. I got rid of the scheming, lying, conniving people in my life, and yeah, I may not be living in the Ritz, but I'm a lot happier. May not look it, but I am. Where was I? What, size 48? I'm down to a 42. Yeah, I'm sorry. I kind of went all the way over here and came back around to what I was talking to y'all about. My bad. But, it works. I started in January. It's June. And I can actually look down and see past the stomach now, which is great. Like, even if you don't have a scale, there's other ways to kind of see the progress, including putting on clothes that, you know, were barely fitting you and now they fit you. I mean, I just can't be bothered to buy a scale. I don't care that much. I can tell when it's working, though. But yeah, all liquid diet throughout the day. But that's only because it was hot as fuck. You guys don't have to do this. My meal replacement alone and just eating right, take out a lot of the breads, meat, fruit, and vegetables, you know, or should be your main go-tos. Like, just minimize. You don't have to take starch completely away, but if you want to see significant results, the best thing you can do is try and cut it all out or cut it down significantly so that your body gets used to not wanting or needing it. Because there's plenty of healthy starches that you can get what you need out of a decent amount of healthy starch. It's just a matter of knowing what they are and what works for your diet. And not every biology is the same. I'm sorry, there's a reason why there's 50 million freaking diets out there. It's because there's a butt ton of people and we're the same. Sorry, we're not created equally. Alright? You can line up 5 females and you can line up 5 males, and they're not going to be the same on a genetic level. Sure, you have your basic tells that you know that they are either boob havers or penis havers, but that doesn't mean the same drugs are going to work on them. It doesn't mean the same diet's going to work on them. It doesn't mean they can use the same soaps. A lot of people don't have the same skin. I actually have sensitive skin despite my rough exterior. I can't use certain soaps. Women's products actually break me out and dry me out. Doesn't matter if it says extra moisturizer or not. I don't know what they put in them, but I don't know if it's like the perfume or what. It does not work for me. I use men's products because, well, A, it's cheaper, but B, I don't break out in hives or get these weird blotches on my skin where it's just, I don't know what it is, but women's products don't work for me. Like I said, we're all built differently. No diet, no one person is going to be able to do everyone else's diet. You really need to know what works for you. You need to know what. The best thing to do is to figure out what really starts blimping you up. If you can find the main culprit, for me, it's potatoes. It's not even bread, it's potatoes, because I love potatoes. I'll eat the fuck out of some potatoes. And beer. But I like stouts. They don't have as much hops and barley in them. They don't, whatever it is, they don't have a whole lot in them. But, like I said, once you find out what actually adds the weight to you, that's going to be the main thing you want to take out. And that'll make it easier for when you try to start a diet. Me, I've been dieting for a long time. That smells good. That smells really good. So, also what makes a significant difference is your condiments. If you really just wanted to kind of start trimming the fat, so to speak, look at your condiments. Look at the back and see how much shit is in them. And try to find stuff that still tastes good, because it does. I got this seasoning packet, and it has normal, regular fucking ingredients in them. Red chili pepper, sea salt, ground dates, tomatoes, garlic, nutritional yeast, jalapenos, cumin, onions, cassava flour, cream of tartar, and parsley. No chemicals, no syrup. There's some of these packets, like the what the fuck is it? I forgot the brand name, but it's the yellow ones that you get for the taco seasoning. They have corn syrup in them. Why the fuck do you need corn syrup in a pack of fucking taco seasoning? Huh? Fucking put some brown sugar in that bitch if it's supposed to be sweet. What the fuck is corn syrup? Like, I know what it is, but like, why? Why does it need to be there? Same thing with your condiments though. Seasoning packet. Like, I normally make my own seasonings, but I've never perfected a Mexican blend. I'd have to go find a friend to teach me. But even your condiments. Quit getting condiments that got high fructose corn syrup in them. You can probably get by with just regular corn syrup, but high fructose means it has more crap in it. I use Blue Plate for my mayonnaise. And it has normal ingredients: soybean oil, distilled vinegar, and egg yolks. Water, sugar, salt, the calcium crap for probably preservation purposes, and natural flavors. And it contains eggs. No shit. That's it. That was like, what, 5-6 ingredients? If you gotta have your mayonnaise, I like my Bluebell. Or Bluebell. I'm sorry, Bluebell. I'm thinking about ice cream. Fucking Blue Plate. Your mustards. Most of your mustards ain't gonna have a bunch of shit because it's mostly a vinegar base. And for my ketchup, I love Whataburger's ketchup. I get Whataburger spicy ketchup, but even regular ketchups don't have all that bullshit. I'm sorry, I don't need high fructose corn syrup to sweeten my shit. Just put sugar in it. You're not gonna die if you have a little bit of sugar in it. Like, this one has, where is it? 4 grams plus 3 added grams of sugars. So that's about 5 grams. And if you know what the daily intake is, which I don't remember, I think maybe 20? No, I don't know what the daily intake of sugar is, but I'm pretty much below the threshold. I don't put a lot of sugar in anything. I get my sugar from the few condiments that have it, and excuse me, my dark chocolate and fruits and shit and honey. That's what I get my sugar from. And occasionally, if I want something to be sweet, like if I'm making like a pancake or whatever, I use the monk fruit sugar. Because you basically cut it in half and it's just as sweet. So, that's it. That's if you just gotta have sugar. I don't really need it. Same thing with relish. I use sweet relish for my tuna. I need my sweet relish I get Wickeds. Because again, it just has sugar in it, not fucking high fructose corn syrup. Cucumber, sugar, distilled vinegar, water, apple cider vinegar, salt, less than 2% of, dried garlic, red bell peppers, xanthium gum, which is a binder, and when it's at the end of the list, there's not going to be a lot in it. It just keeps the mixture together, and it's a plant-based binder. That's it. That's all it is. calcium chloride, natural flavors, extractives of capsaicin, which is the spicy extract from a pepper, and turmeric and garlic. So like, not a whole bunch of crazy shit in it. All the other relishes, all the other fucking relishes, all the brand names, everything, they've got a whole bunch of other shit in it. High fructose corn syrup, some other crap. All this, like, you hardly see the pickle parts. Or the sweet, or the high fructose is your sugar. But this has just sugar. It's fucking 4 grams of sugar includes 4 grams of added. So 8 grams of sugar. So, like, you always want to just keep it. I like to keep mine below 10 grams for whatever the fuck I'm putting my shit in. But so, like, there's ways to do it. It's not impossible. You just gotta be careful of what you're putting in your food and what you're eating. If what you're eating has enough nutritional value, you'll be alright, and you'll slowly kind of integrate into the diet. It takes 2 weeks for your body to adjust with any diet. And so it'll take, once you get past the 2-week threshold, you'll level out, you'll start eating, you'll start getting used to the diet, you'll start getting used to eating that way. Your cravings will go down. You definitely, cheat days, you have to use your cheat days, because if you don't, you're going to hit a wall, you're going to have a craving, and that craving is going to override whatever you eat. You can have a full meal that has kept you full every other day, but when that craving hits, it is to an unhealthy degree that you're almost forced to gorge yourself. So always give yourself a cheat day, but like, try to make it to where, like, even if it's a cheat day, you're not doing as much damage. Like, the worst of my cheat days is when I go get pizza. But I used to get large pizzas, and I just can't eat pizza like that no more. Oh god, this smells so good. So I get the deals at Domino's, and I get the Parmesan stuffed crust pizza. And oh yeah, that smells great. Oh yeah, even when I'm lazy, I'm good, bro. Use the crusty peppers. I got a mixture of red, yellow, orange, and green peppers that I've had kind of frozen for a while. I was using them for burritos and salsa mix, but then I had to steer away from the solids for a while. Oh yeah, this smells fucking great, bro. There we go. Let me show you all the color. Look at all that beautiful color. Look at that. Is it gonna adjust? There we go. Smells good too. I haven't even added the sauce and the cheese that makes it like an enchilada mix. But like I said, this is a heavy vegetable and protein, and it's like minimal sauce and fucking all that other shit. But yeah, dieting doesn't have to be brutal. The most brutal part of dieting is the first 2 weeks and the first maybe month and a half. Because again, if you're not staying on top of like I said, giving your body that cheat day, you're gonna plummet. You'll end up faltering, you'll end up giving in to the cravings, and then you won't stop. That's where a lot of people fail in diets, is when they don't give themselves a cheat day to let that crave just kind of give into that singular craving. And depending on the craving though, like say, if the craving was just tacos, you could actually do that without really making it a cheat day. Just take out a lot of the excess shit. No, don't do that. Like, for me, again, I took out all the breads, the carbs, the potatoes. I love potatoes. But, like, I try not to have any of that during my day. Granted, I get to get away with it now because I'm working, and I'll have, like, a biscuit or a bagel in the morning with my meal replacement. But overall, by the time I come home and eat solid foods, it's still meat and vegetable main with a little bit of like sauce and excess stuff. But it really, like I said, if you were craving tacos, just take out the tortillas and maybe the sour cream and maybe just go low on the cheese. Like, really, most people like the Taco Supreme or Burrito Supreme. Just cut the amount of cheese and sour cream in half. That way you can still have it there and it's still part of the mix, but just do a taco salad instead of having tortillas. And that's not even a bad cheat. My cheat days, like I said, I'll go get the Parmesan stuffed crust pizza, and then I like Alfredo sauce because I'm coming to a part in my age where red sauce is mad fucking acidic and gives me heartburn. So I do Alfredo pizzas from Domino's, and I just decided to mix it up because I normally just do Alfredo sauce, mushrooms, and spinach, and then that's it, with extra like Asiago cheese on top. And they've been doing the deal with the $10 any topping up to 7 topping pizzas, so I've been taking advantage of that. But I recently put pepperoni on it with Alfredo sauce. I know that sounds heinous as fuck. It was kind of good. It's pretty fucking good. But, you know, I'm just chatting with y'all right now because that's got to cook and warm up before I throw sauce and cheese in it. Because that chicken was still technically frozen. And those peppers were cold because they've been in the freezer and then they thawed. So, I'm trying to get everything to be the right temperature. God, this smells so good, fam. I'm not gonna lie to you. Oh. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Also got the spicy stuff. So good. I love how they make the little dots to peel it off, but then it doesn't really work. Ever. Oh, my God. Ugh. Pain in my ass. Now this is probably going to be the most unhealthiest thing that goes in here. Yeah. 10 calories, 1 gram of sugar, including 1 gram of added, 120 milligrams of sodium. But it's a tomato puree, water, corn syrup, but not high fructose corn syrup, distilled vinegar, modified cornstarch, spices, paprika, green chili powder, sodium benzoate to preserve freshness, xanthan gum for the binder, and onion powder. This is the most unhealthiest fucking thing that goes into this mix, aside from the cheese. So that's the other thing, where you kind of like pick and choose. Because if you're just putting a bunch of unhealthy shit in there, then yeah, you're going to feel the difference. But if you can kind of just minimize it, take everything else, make it as healthy as you can be, and then get away with just a little bit of unhealthy shit. I'm saying a little bit even though I use the whole bottle, but this is like a whole week's worth of mix. So that's a whole week's worth to get through, and it's going to fuse with the cheese to make kind of a queso feel. At least that's the goal anyways. And the best part about this is if I did want to like do some, have a tortilla, it's already a mix and I can just warm up the tortilla and put it in there. If I really wanted to like just have it or crave it or whatever. But, you know, try to stick to it to the best of my ability. And like I said, I work a lot and it's a very strenuous job. Most people are like, oh, you're just an electrician. What do? Pull wire? No, we don't. I had to break fucking cement this week. It was bullshit. Oh, yeah. Alright. So for the cheese, I'm doing a Fiesta blend and the queso quesadilla. That's just gonna be fucking good. This is gonna thicken it up for sure. Go away. I probably could have gotten away with the smaller bags. I don't know. We'll see. I'll go in with half for now. Let it melt. See how cheesy it gets. I think I will make it cheesier. Like I said, this is going to be throughout the week. I'm not eating all this in one sitting, obviously. Oh, wow, that happened. To the gods. Oh, yeah, I need my salsa. Add some heat. Shit looks so good, fam. Boom! All that cheese. Hell yeah. Boom, baby. And that's really it. It's just thrown together. Like I said, I didn't want to be on. I didn't want to be at the stove all day. Yes, sir. Even when I'm lazy, I'm good. I can lick my own spatula because this is my food. I ain't sharing it with nobody. Obviously, if I was preparing it for other people, I'd be a little bit more sanitized and professional. But it's my house. This is my food. I ain't sharing it with nobody. So, this is how I roll. So don't be getting mad at me because I lick my spatula. It's my food. That's about it, fam. That's really it. Like I said, if you wanted to go from scratch and not get like pre-frozen chicken and shit, get you some chicken breast, chop it up, season it, and then throw it in the pan with whatever oil of your choosing. I cook with coconut oil, and that's just been something that worked for me, and I've just been doing it ever since. Yeah, it's expensive, but that's another thing about dieting. You're not gonna do this when you're poor. You gotta get you a decent job that pays, that gives you enough, either weekly or bi-weekly. I don't care for that bi-weekly shit. But, dieting is expensive. The protein powder I get for my meal replacement is $40 a bag. I get lucky because I got a membership program with GNC to where the first week of the month I get a buy one, get the other half off. So instead of paying the full price for the second bag, I pay half price, which is great. Saves me $20. But it's not cheap. And that's just the powder. I cheaped out and decided to get rice milk, but I only put a little bit in there, and the rest is a caffeinated green tea extra mix to add a little bit extra caffeine to the base of my powder. But that's gonna run me another $20 if I was to just buy the whole month's worth of base for the rice milk. but I cut that in half by cutting it with tea, so that way I can bring down the cost. But this shit ain't cheap. Obviously, not having to buy tortillas and doing this all from scratch is cheaper if you wanted a chicken enchilada without the tortilla. But getting all the healthy stuff, like the keto bread, if you really wanted bread, I used to do that. That was fine. It's expensive. And I'm not going to hold you to it. I had to do my meal replacement because just dieting and just eating certain foods was not doing what I needed to happen. This is seltzer water, but I put so these are juice concentrates. It's just pure juice. This is pure cherry juice, and this is pure blueberry juice. And I mix them both in a pitcher, and I put I'll drink because it's full, so I'll drink about here, and then I'll fill it back up with that juice so that I can get my antioxidants in throughout the day. And also, black cherries and cherry juice is really great for pain. So if you have pain, I've got really bad knees and flare-ups from all my right side flares up like a mother. I drink my concentrate mixed with some seltzer just to make it feel like a kind of a bubbly juice. I don't do sodas, so I kind of make my own mixture. But that helps me get my antioxidants and all my nutrients, but also helps with pain. Also ginger. I have little ginger candies that I'll eat sometimes, and ginger helps for inflammation. So, there's plenty of ways to do shit. Like, for spaghetti, when I was doing the red sauce, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that anymore. I think I'm just going to have to stick with Alfredo, which is it's made way more fatty than red sauce. But I normally do zucchini, and I cut it into little strips, and I use those as pasta noodles instead of pasta. But I got some of these, and they're pretty decent. They've got a whole bunch of shit. They got all of that is like vitamins and minerals and shit in the noodle. So even though it's hella starchy and hella calories, it has a bunch of good shit. So there's a balance when you if you're gonna eat something that's got a high number up here, but if it's got a bunch of shit like this, and you're not just eating this every fucking day, this is fine to have in your pasta. Because it has nutritional value. It's not just a fucking egg noodle with a little bit of whatever the fuck and then just wheat. It has vitamin D, calcium, iron, potassium, vitamin A, C, E, K, thiamine, riboflavin, niacin, whatever the fuck that is, folate, vitamin B6, vitamin B12, biotin. I don't know how to pronounce that, but another type of acid. Iodine, zinc, selenium, copper, manganese, chromium, molybdenum, whatever the fuck. All that shit. That's about a bunch of shit that's in my protein shake too. So, again, dieting is rough. Don't let nobody fucking lie to you. And no, you're not going to just be able to eat whatever the fuck you want and just power walk everywhere. Sorry, sweetheart, but if you're not built for that, it's not going to work. My way may not work for you either. I'm just telling you what's been working for me. And sometimes it really boils down to figuring out what the culprits are that is adding to your fat and what you're eating a lot of, and you probably should just cut it back. Try cutting it in half at best. But if you can cut it down to even lesser than that, you'll be doing great. When I cut out sugar and stopped drinking soda and stopped eating a bunch of fatty cakes and sweets and pastries, I love pastries. I don't like candy, but I'll eat the fuck out of some cake and cupcakes and muffins. Every now and then I'll be looking at them not yet. Not right now. But being able to do all that, I can every now and then. But I figured I'd share my meal prep time with you guys and kind of talk you through what's been working for me and what could work for you. But really, it's going to be a matter of knowing your body, knowing what works, what doesn't, and being active. You're going to have to be active. I'm not going to tell you to go to the fucking gym, because I don't go to the fucking gym. I hate the gym. I hate the gym. Hate it. Fuck the gym. If you're a gym bro, I don't care. Fuck the gym. If it works for you, great. I don't like the gym. But instead, I park in the back of the parking lot and walk up to the grocery store and walk around. And if I'm just grabbing like a couple of items, I'll just carry them instead of putting like 3 items in a fucking cart, depending on how big the items are. Let's be realistic with our bodies and our ability to do shit. But it's like a jug of fucking milk or a jug of tea, I'm gonna carry that bitch. Maybe do some curls while I'm waiting in line. It may look stupid, but it ain't against the law, and I don't give a fuck who. I don't care. I'll literally be doing curls with jugs of fucking milk or water in the line. I don't care. I'm not going to the damn gym. I'm not paying extra for that. I could just do my workout when I'm wandering around, and I do power walks. But now that I have a job, my job puts me in a position where I've got to do a lot of strenuous activities anyways. So, again, going up and down ladders, carting these fucking ladders up and down a flight of stairs, fucking hauling big-ass power tools, going up and down stairs and going up and down ladders with said power tools. Like, we have lifts, but there are times where, like, the lift won't fit somewhere and you gotta get on that fucking ladder. So, I'm fortunate enough to where my job is basically my fucking gym. And like I said, I've felt and seen the results. Y'all probably don't see much going on because you only see this. And this is never going to change unless I can, I don't know, get them cut off. I hate these fucking things. I hate bras. It's so hot. It's awful. But appreciate all y'all coming out. For all of you who did decide to pop in for a couple of seconds while I'm live. But you VOD watchers are the real VIPs. I don't give a damn what anybody else says. I don't care what these live motherfuckers say. I think it's weird that content creators don't like their VOD watchers. I love my VOD watchers. I don't make money doing this shit for y'all. I do this because I've got the time, I've got the stuff, and I like doing it. I like talking to some of y'all that are decent human beings. Some of you trolls and some of you idiots out there, well, I'm sorry for you, boo-boo. God bless your little heart, or whatever the fucking Southerners say, even though, whatever. But it's the VOD watchers that I care about, because those are what get my views, and you're taking the time to sit down and listen to my dumb ass and look at my ugly ass doing shit like this. And that just feels like more of a commitment than popping in for 5 seconds during live like, okay, I'm bored, check out. But y'all, VOD watchers, actually stick around, and again, say something cool in the comments, good soup, or good show, or that looks delicious, or I don't give a fuck, or be like, hey, you know what, I don't really like chicken, or I don't really like peppers, but that, whatever works for you. But let's all be respectful about it. Don't be coming up in here and be like, I can't believe you live in a shithole, you look ugly, blah 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 blah. Like, you took time to say that. You took time to go into the comment section and type this out. Why? To hurt my feelings? Bitch, do you see where I live? I have no feelings. So I don't know. You think you're going to bully me off the internet? I've been bullied all my life. I'm still here. I didn't check out. I've been bullied by a lot of people. I've been treated like shit by my own family. There's nothing you're going to say in that comment section, no matter how disrespectful. And it's not going to bother me because you don't mean shit to me. All you haters, whatever. You miserable. You're miserable. Stay miserable if that's what you into. But you're not bringing me down. I've had my own shit to deal with, and I've dealt with it. But y'all VOD watchers, y'all the real VIPs. Everyone else can eat a bag. But that's all for today. I've already done my meal prep. I'm going to get this shit put in containers, and I'm going to let it ride. I think I'm going to go shower and get back in my AC. I got AC for my shed finally. I didn't really tell y'all about that. I guess I'll make a short later. But that's it for today. Y'all say man, y'all say well, it always be real. I'll see you on the next one. Whenever that is. Alright, crazies. Bye-bye. did it not go? End. YouTube, fix it. End the stream. Wow. Request entity not found. Okay.